Good afternoon, friends. Happy Father's Day. I can't think of a more appropriate word than the word love. And that's what I'm going to speak about today since it is Father's Day. I wanted to read something that probably most of you have heard at a wedding. And there's so many words in this passage that we all need to work on, but it's a great definition of the word love. So I'm going to read that from my iPad, and it is: love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I lost it there for a minute. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. There's a lot in there, and I hope that you will look back on this video at all of the characteristics of love. You know, when we are young and we think we're in love with a boy in high school, that is based on usually the way he looks. Is he cute? And does he have a good personality? We look for things when we're young just because of immaturity. As you get older, you will look for good qualities in someone that represent love. Love is not a feeling, it's an act of your will. You can choose to love someone who's unlovable at times. I know I am. I'm not perfect. I'll be the first one to admit it, and I'm sure my husband will also. So I'm just saying, with the word love, yes, I'm going to refer back to my iPad that's right in front of me. Love is patient. That's a rough one for me. For others it may not be, but for me it is rough. I can tend to be very impatient. That might be the New Yorker in me. Love is kind. It's not proud. It's not self-seeking, and it doesn't keep a record of wrongs. I know a lot of people. I can think of some friends that do struggle in this area where they will keep bringing up the same things that their husband or their boyfriend has done over months, over years. They will keep bringing that up. There are so many facets of love that you need to really work on to show love to your spouse, to your boyfriend, to your siblings, to your friends. There's so many people in our lives that we do love, but at times we fail in this area of showing unconditional love. It's easy to love someone when everything is going well, but there are times where people will hurt you, and can you still love them even if they've hurt you? Well, there's where forgiveness would come in that instant. And that'll be a topic for another day, of the forgiveness aspect. But to truly love someone, and I'm finding that at this age, because I see it with a lot of my friends. I am in my 60s, and I have a lot of friends who have loved ones who are ill. I have had family in the last few years that have taken care of their loved ones. And to me, there's where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. That it's easy to love people in the good times, but when you're going through difficult times, it could be financial times, it could be illness, as I am referring to here, with some family members, and actually my best friend, who eventually did pass away. She was being cared for by her family. That's where true love steps in, and you put yourself aside, and you are caring for that person for however long it takes. Some people are ill for 3 months, or I know my own life, I've had 2 major surgeries, one very early on in our marriage, when I had thyroid cancer and my thyroid was removed. My husband had to care for me. Then I had another serious surgery at age 42, and that one was a long road to recovery, and I had help from friends, family, but again, my husband had to take care of me because he was home with me most of the time. So there is where I find that true love is there to put yourself to the side and care and love the needs of the person that you're taking care of. Now, love can be many forms. It's not just taking care of someone in sickness. It can be a neighbor. Right now, I have a neighbor next door who's elderly, and I like to go over to visit her regularly, or if I see her in the driveway, I like to walk over and say hello to her and find out how she's doing. At Christmas time, I made a poinsettia plant out of fake poinsettias from the dollar store, again, my favorite store. These are ways of expressions of love to other people. Also sending cards of encouragement to people who may be going through a rough time, or maybe you just want to let them know you're thinking about them. I know I like to receive cards myself, and I am a big sender of cards. And these are ways to show other people that you care about them and that you love them. A phone call, I've talked about that in a previous video, of calling someone instead of just texting all the time. I do appreciate the texts. I do appreciate people making comments on Facebook. That is a way of connection, but that should not be the only way of connection with people that you truly love. I'm not talking about acquaintances. I'm talking about true friends and family that you do love. There are so many ways to show love. So my encouragement to you today for this moment, and since it is Father's Day, and I just thought that was an appropriate topic about love, is find ways to show your friends, your family, your neighbors, find ways to show that you do love them. And it can be, again, big or small ways, but show someone today that you love them. Okay, have a wonderful day. God bless you. If you like this video, please hit the bell to subscribe. It does help my channel. And do give it the thumbs up, hit the like. If you have any comments regarding what I said, or you would like to add to something maybe I forgot, I would appreciate the comments below. So have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.